3, 4. Mike and John got it going on. Mike and John got it going on.
All right.
Guess we got it going on again today, don't we?
Again,
Yeah.
today,
Without Cougar.
here in my room.
Luxurious suite.
My luxurious suite. You came in this morning and saw my nurse tending to me.
And eating breakfast as I walked in the door. And
You know, the thing was, when she handed me the breakfast,
thought
I'm like,
she was gonna
I was like,
spoon feed you.
I got to eat this fast because Mike's going to get in here and he's going to make fun of me. And I didn't eat it fast.
And there is it had some hot sauce.
Yeah.
What was that?
It was like a breakfast bowl.
Breakfast
Had like
bowl.
eggs and
Some hot
potatoes
sauce.
in it. Yeah, a little-
You know, they say I read something about people that have hot sauce for breakfast. It says something about their vigor.
Well,
Yes.
you can see how vigorous I am here in my lift chair.
Yes.
I'm so vigorous with my walker, which I think is behind you.
Yes.
And the sound that you may be hearing, there's like a whooshing sound, is actually my Recovery Plus
Oh, recovery
unit
plus.
here that is pumping cold water onto my knee.
You gotta like that.
And
All right.
Yeah.
So we're back at it today, and lots of things to come. We'll get to our 2-cent history lesson. Also have JD's throwback trivia on the way, and we'll see if we got a winner in MNT from last night's Monday Night Trivia. And got to confess, I got to it a little late, and I forgot to put the tickets for Guys and Dolls Brighton High School performance. We'll do that tonight.
You didn't have to say that out loud. Transparency. All right, I like
right.
that. That's our watchword here.
That transparency. We're see-through.
Yes.
Sorry. So we'll do that tonight, I promise.
All
Cross my heart, hope to die, poke a needle in my eye. Not really.
Okay.
Not really. Let's see. Jordan Genso, our show sponsor. The
Yes.
official Giggle Realtor. We'll have another Jorbit coming up today. We
Another
also-
fascinating little detail
You're not going to make one up again
about
today,
Jordan.
are
No, I've got
you?
him.
You got the Jorbits?
Yeah,
They're right next to the Tidbits.
right next to the sausages.
Cheez-Its. And the combos. Are all brought to you by Jordan Genso, the official Giggle Realtor. We have the latest local news coming up and big stories today. Brought to you by Cooper and Binkley Jewelers in downtown Brighton.
All right, here's what's going on. Brighton attorney Sarah Cross has submitted a complaint to Governor Gretchen Whitmer in an attempt to have John Conley, treasurer of the Brighton School Board, removed from office. According to Cross's complaint, Conley contacted Livingston County Sheriff's Deputy William Schuster, the Brighton Area Schools resource officer, on June 28th of last year, seeking to file a police report for trespassing and illegal entry into Scranton Middle School, saying that he had information from an anonymous teacher who had witnessed another Scranton Middle School teacher unlock and open an outside door and allow illegal entry to Cross. But the teacher, alleged by Conley to have unlocked the door, provided a statement to police denying that was true. Cross, who denied the incident ever took place, said she also provided to police a detailed statement of her whereabouts during the 2 weeks of the alleged incident. Cross alleges Conley conspired to make up the incident, noting that the final report from Deputy Schuster found no evidence a crime had occurred. In her appeal to the governor, Cross argues Conley's actions have demonstrated a pattern of self-interest as compared to a dedication to the well-being of the community, and that has in turn led to gross neglect of duty, corrupt conduct in office, and malfeasance of office. And you can take a look at the complete complaint on our website, mikeandjohnpodcast.com. An information session regarding an expansion of VA benefits will be held later this month in Howell, hosted by the Livingston County Veterans Service Office in conjunction with Veterans Community Action Teams Region 9 and the VA Ann Arbor Healthcare System. The PACT Act information session is set for Thursday, March 23rd from 9:30 a.m. till noon at the Livingston County Veterans Services Office in Howell. The PACT Act expands VA health care and benefits for veterans who were exposed to burn pits, Agent Orange, and other toxic substances during their service in Vietnam, the Gulf War, and post-9/11 eras. Both veterans and their families are invited to attend the information session, where toxic exposure screenings will be provided by VA nurses. Those are expected to take less than 10 minutes. Lunch will be provided. You'll find registration details and other information, again, through links on our website, mikeandjohnpodcast.com. And that's what's going on.
And news brought to you by Cooper and Binkley Jewelers in downtown Brighton. Well, the jewelry stores in downtown Brighton. Mark and Barb and
Don't be bitter.
Lindsay. They're hanging out at the IJO. That's the Independent Jewelers Organization buying show.
Oh, yeah, who doesn't know what the IJO
They're
is?
shopping for... Well, some of us might not have known. I had to look it up. The IJO, shopping for jewelry, for the jewelry store. They would love you to check out the diamonds they bring back. Matter of fact, there's a picture on their Facebook page, and according to the post,
Yes.
Lindsay loved them all. Stop by and see what Lindsay loved.
Well, all of
in the
them.
future. All of them. That's right. Lots of great designs, different shapes of different cuts of diamonds. Check that out along with the latest designs from Simon G, Zagani, and more. Custom designs available too, and jewelry repair. That's at Cooper and Binkley Jewelers in downtown Brighton. So I'm just want to get the story straight
Okay.
about the unlocking of the back door at the school.
Right.
Letting somebody in.
Right.
For whatever purposes that may have been.
It was, well, yeah, I could tell you.
Was it a little sneak a kiss?
The
back
full story is on our website, which I'm sure you read
I do
all the time.
Except
No,
today.
it was to Miss Cross was gathering recall petitions against Mr. Conley at the time. He alleged that she gained illegal entry to the school to gain petition signatures from from other teachers.
Like pass a note around class. Here, sign this.
Maybe, right?
Do you like me? Circle one. Yes or no?
Those little four things, or those
What
go
is it, origami?
Yeah,
Is that what
whatever
those
those are called, cootie catchers.
Yeah,
or,
see, those
yeah.
things I could never fold one.
No,
Let alone operate.
I never
one.
got one.
No.
Never made it to kid.
You ever go through a slam book?
If it ever ended up with me, they'd be like, "Oh no, not you, the kid behind you."
Yeah, pass that back one more chair.
Yeah.
Did you ever have a slam book in school?
Slam book.
Slam book. See, when I was like I think it was like 6th or 7th grade, they'd have a slam book, and it would have a bunch of different pages with different questions on it. Who has the cutest hair or eyes? And,
No.
who does their homework all
Okay.
the time? Didn't make that.
This must be an East Side thing, or
That was a West Side.
West Side. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a West Side thing. I wish I
Slam
had the
book.
copy.
You see, you learn something new every day
You
here.
do.
Slam book.
And see now, and it didn't slam anybody. It wasn't about bad things.
Okay.
It was about good things. Who would you like to give a smooch to? Those kind of things.
Right.
And then you could just write who it was, but nobody knew who wrote it because you didn't sign your
Well,
name to the
but
slam.
if they knew
book.
your
It
handwriting.
was. Well, I wrote left-handed.
Okay.
That way, they couldn't tell.
Never know.
They thought the pharmacist
Yeah.
wrote it. All right. So
Yes. So that was the
that was the slam
That
book.
was the.
All right, so
You got all
the
that
Cross
real quick?
Conley story was not a slam book.
No, it was not a
It was
slam
just getting signatures.
No.
Supposedly.
So allegedly, which the
haphazardly.
police investigation found was there was no evidence that had actually occurred. And that's the whole thing. You can read all the details, the entire story
Where
on our
can I
website.
find that story?
Yeah, it's at MikeandJohnPodcast.com.
Huh, we have a website.
Yeah, we do.
Do we have merch on our website,
We
John?
do have merch.
We have updated merch.
And
for-
we've updated it, right, to the new logo.
Yeah, new logo.
So we want to thank
You got
our
the new logo behind us?
our logoist.
Or is
Yes.
it still the
No,
fireplace?
it's right above you. Here, I'll think an angle so you can.
Oh, okay,
There
now
you
I
go.
can see.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, yeah, it is right above
Yeah.
us. There we go.
See, I can move it.
Okay.
I can I'll put it over there, and then look, watch this.
Okay. It's shit.
Whoop.
Whoop, it went over you.
Wait,
You know-
I can move it again.
Okay,
All right.
you're just showing off now.
Whoop. There you go. What do you think about that?
Whoop, there it is.
Okay.
Can you move it around so I'm bobbing my head with it?
All right. Now I'm just being a jerk.
Yes, you are.
All right.
All right. So coming up in just a little bit, we'll get to JD's Throwback Trivia. But last night in MNT, Monday Night Trivia, brought to you by our OG sponsor, Firehouse Stores. Been serving Livingston County for over 25 years with unparalleled service and products. Our question read like this. According to a recent survey, 7 in 10 people think they have this quality. What is it? And if you're viewing this on the YouTube,
On the tubes?
on the tubes, or on Facebook, I think John and I can safely say that we do not claim to have this quality. Do you know
Let
the
me see.
answer?
I don't.
Do you know the
I don't.
answer?
I don't.
Oh, I have to pull it up.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you in a little bit.
All right,
You've
I'll-
never had this answer.
Well, gee, thanks. I'm going to put the logo over your face again.
You have never had this answer, but let's see what people said. See if we got anybody that was right. They think they're smarter than everybody else. Smarter than the average person.
Right.
That was a great
That
guess
sounds
by
about
Albert.
right.
That's
So
not.
no, it's more like 9 and 10.
Ann said integrity. That's a great guess,
You know-
because a lot of people think they have integrity.
Right. And
not so much.
And we love you.
Yeah.
But
Good sense of style. See, that's pretty close when I say you and I haven't had that.
what are you talking about? We
You've
got
never
our
had that.
T-shirt collection.
Kimberly said a good driver. I think most people do think they're a good driver.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
Or they take what are actually negative driving habits and they just say, no, these are good.
Yeah. I can cut you off
Tailgating is
better.
good.
I can cut you off better
Yeah.
than the other guy. I'm a good driver. Being funny. Good looking, said Jeff.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jeff.
Oh, but you said never me. Wait a minute.
Let's see. Organizational skills, said Whitney. Some people. Well, everybody has their own system. Just because you can't relate to it or decipher it.
I'm going to disagree that not everyone has a system. I agree most people have some sort of a system, but there are some who just simply
Throw it in the
have
corner and
nothing,
where
have
did I
no
put
system, no organization whatsoever.
Debbie said they can tell when other people are lying. 7 and 10. That's a good guess. It's not it, but common sense, said Christine.
Oh my God,
Those are the
that's
same people that are driving.
that's great.
Andrew said self-awareness, sense of humor, another great guess from Beth, who used to be our camera person.
Yeah.
Is Beth our camera person?
Technically, we're still waiting for her to show up for her first day at work, but
hadn't shown up yet. We got to tell her where the place is.
well, there's
for that
that.
to
Yeah, I
happen.
agree.
The answer nobody got was that they're sophisticated.
Oh,
They think they have sophistication.
pinky's out.
Yes, very sophisticated.
So,
So there's a thing about sophistication. That uppity up that I find that to be, I don't want to say offensive because it's not offensive.
Well-
it's like, you really think you're that good? Hey, Rocky, come on over and join the
Hey,
show.
Rocky, come here, buddy.
Rocky's over there shaking.
come here, buddy.
He's ready for a treat.
Come
He's
here.
the downward
Rocky,
dog
come here.
right now. All right.
Oh, he's going.
He's like, hey, your coat smells like dog, Mike. I want to get to know your dog.
Come here.
All right, so let's give Jeff a call and get JD's throwback trivia. Is that your therapy dog? He really loves
He
it.
loves
the way you're forcing him to come on over to your lap. You can tell that man's best friend right there.
Hey, good morning.
JD, what's going on?
What's going on for you?
We're doing the show.
We're in my living room.
Yep, John
Yes,
has
I'm-
his
Yeah, I was
therapy
going to
dog.
say, how is the robo-journalist doing today?
Well, Mike, we discussed earlier when Mike came in this morning. I was working very hard,
Yeah.
leaning back in my chair, eating my breakfast, drinking my coffee,
and this
as
is the
my
thing.
wife hovered around me.
She was right there, and I think as soon as you guys heard the door, I think she gave you the fork or the spoon, whatever you were eating your breakfast with, and she was no longer spoon feeding you.
Shh, you didn't see that.
She's doing little airplane sounds.
Here comes the airplane.
Open wide. All right, so yeah, we're back at it, JD, and what's this week's topic?
Well, I had no idea that the $6 million man would be so ironic last week.
Yeah.
So I do hope John is doing well.
I'm doing as good as can be expected when they
Wine and
saw off the ends of your bones and hammer in metal pieces.
you didn't even.
But you're a relatively young guy.
Well.
Can you imagine what Grandmama goes through?
I do now.
Grandmama.
But you-
the Adams
Grandmama.
family.
You got to get moving though, dude. No scars.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no. I was just telling Mike, the PT person came by yesterday, and I hate her. Lovely woman, I hate her.
Yeah.
And
She made him cry.
because and she's doing her job, she's doing what she needs to be doing, but ouch.
Well, you're a big project. That's I feel for this girl. You know what?
That's what my wife says all the time. You're a pretty big project,
Hey, wait a
fella.
minute. Before we get to JD's trivia, can you talk to your PT girl and see if we can have her on the show?
I could ask her. She's come back tomorrow, but
yeah, because I want an inside thoughts from.
Oh.
This could be a whole new reality series. The inside life of a personal physical therapist. Well, let's see.
I admit for
Physical
myself.
therapist and a mental therapist. Boy, you got to.
The mental therapist comes today.
Yeah.
The physical therapist tomorrow.
I admit for myself, I freaked out when you're sitting in a chair and you're supposed to do the marching band exercises. Just lift your leg.
Right.
No big deal. Just and my leg doesn't move. Like, oh my gosh, what did you cut?
You're totally right. Like, and the funny thing is, and you had knee replacement surgery, right?
Correct.
Right. So the same thing. So it's like if my wife or the PT person like lifts my leg themselves, it doesn't hurt so much. I mean, depending on how they're lifting it. Bending, it's a different story. But if I try and lift it myself, like I'm just going to move my leg, even if I just go, I think I'll just move it an inch over to the left. It's like, nope. I'm like, my brain and my leg have a conversation. The brain's like, come on, leg, move. The leg's like, no, I don't want to.
Correct.
Move.
It's like a teenager.
Pretty much.
Right. We got to get that quad to fire.
Yeah.
Got to get that
Oh
quad
my
to fire.
God. Yeah. So anyway.
So be kind to your knees, folks.
Yes.
Otherwise, you'll end up like
That's
John
right.
and Jeff.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Okay. I've heard this gentleman's name a couple of times on the show, so today we are going to talk about Snake Pliskin.
Oh. A little escape from New York.
All right.
Yeah, the U.S. Army lieutenant serving in Special Forces.
Yeah.
Escaped from New York. He was a hero with 2 Purple Hearts from World War III.
Well, yeah.
Wow.
So, Snake is known for the patch that he wears over which eye? The right or the left?
I got a picture of
Yeah,
now.
I know. I'm going left eye,
Oh my God.
like from TLC. Left eye.
It's quite a connection you made there.
It really is. No, the funny thing about it, Escape from New York is that when it came on cable one day, and I recorded it for my son who's 23, and I said, "Hey, you got to see this. This is Snake Pliskin," and we're watching it. I'm going, "This is really slow and boring."
I know.
because LA was the better
horrible.
one. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
LA was the better
so
one.
bad.
Yeah.
It's so bad it became good.
And I just was like, "Why did I think this was a good?"
It happens all the time.
And I thought the thing of it was I don't think I've ever seen New York. I was just thinking, oh, it's Snake Pliskin. And then I was like, oh yeah, there was another one later that was actually a little better. This one just dragged along. And
Escape from L.A.
Yeah, right. That was the more action-packed
Yeah,
one.
that
I
was a
agree.
little bit more.
I'm going to say it was over his right eye.
Oh, you're going right eye.
Yeah.
It was the left.
Ah.
It's the left eye.
All right.
Yep.
Well, your TLC connection paid off, fella.
Well, most people.
So-
I mean, if you're going to wear a patch and you're right-handed, you'd prefer it be over your left eye, I would think.
Well, and I thought I was confusing you with Young Frankenstein, where Igor changes the size his hump is on.
I know.
thought, does Snake Pliskin flip
I know.
patches?
Funny.
No, he doesn't. He
Okay.
All right. So
he
it was
lost
left
an eye in the war.
Yeah, it stays consistent.
In LA, it was the right eye.
So, who on earth would name their kid Snake?
Yeah.
Or did they? What was Snake Pliskin's real name? Was it?
Are you getting comfortable here?
Yeah, I am.
All right.
I got to put my feet up. Sorry. No one needs to see this.
I'm not massaging that. All right.
He doesn't want anything to go over his head, so he's going to sit up.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, it's a good thing we have
Hey-o.
JD's picture on the screen right now.
Yeah.
All right. So, who would name their kid Snake or what?
Yes. So what is Snake Pliskin's real name? Is it SD Bob Pliskin, Sagittarius Dawn Pliskin, Robert Pliskin, or no? That really is his name.
Snake Pliskin. You're leading.
Oh, go ahead.
I really don't know. But I'm just gonna say it's Bob. It's Bob.
All right.
Hey, Bob.
What were the other ones besides Snake? You have Snake, Bob, and the other two.
Sagittarius Dawn Pliskin.
Yeah, that's it. Sagittarius Dawn.
Snake Bob, by the way, not a very good cartoon.
Snake Bob.
It is SD Bob Pliskin. It's in the first.
Right.
It's in the
Look at
first
that.
opening credits.
Hello there.
Sagittarius Dawn.
Hey there, Bob.
SD.
All right.
Bob likes
So-
some sausage. I don't know. Sorry.
He was not in that movie.
That was Escape from Chicago, apparently.
Escape from the Bears.
Oh boy.
The movie Escape from New York It's in the box office, 1981. But what year does the movie actually take place in the future?
Oh, right.
Is it 1989, 1997, the year 2000, or 2013? 89, 97,
Yeah.
Y2K, or 2013? What year does the film actually take place?
I'm going to go 97.
You know what? I was going to say 97, and I think it is 97.
You can say 97 if you like.
Awesome! It's 97.
All right.
Look at that. You have a little sophistication.
Oh, yes. Well, very little. Is a
Yeah. For two guys who don't know much about Escape from New York
know.
and Snake Plissken, you have 2 out of 3 right.
Well, there we go. All right.
This was the thing when I started watching it. I'm like, I don't remember him going to save the president, and he only had 24 hours to do it, or 23 hours, whatever it was, before they blew up the place or whatever.
Well, you mean the president
Oh.
that they put inside the egg?
Yeah, the presidential egg. You know, and that's what a great concept. I'm thinking we should try that now. You know what? Let's put the president in an egg and just send it.
I mean, how many times in the last, I don't know, eight years or so?
8 years. It was like 20 years since they made the movie.
Where you would have wanted to just put the president
Oh my God.
in an egg.
You sent the former president to like Folsom. It's the best prison ever. This is just great. Oh, good God.
Yeah, just put him in the egg.
Put you in an egg, sir.
It'll be a golden egg.
Probably like one of those Lay's eggs that open up, you know.
To see, Biden would just get in the. He'd have his sunglasses on and still get in the egg.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my. Oh, well, this last one.
I'm sorry.
You know what they should do? The candidates, they should put them both in an egg when it comes down to the election. Put the Democrat and the Republican in the egg. Shoot them out, whoever comes back.
Oh, good heavens.
Okay, if we're going to go on that, since we're off on this tangent.
Yeah,
All
real
right,
tangent.
the next time we have a debate, each of the candidates is inside an open egg. And every lie they tell, it shuts just a little bit.
Whose will shut fastest?
Yeah.
That's when you'll have. That's when you have the gambling houses just going. Okay, there's a 2-1, 15-1. That one's going to shut faster.
You just see one of them with there's like a little crack left in the egg.
Put their head sideways. Hey.
Oh, good gosh. At least John has an excuse. He's on painkillers.
Yeah, right.
But I don't know about Mike.
I got no excuses on this.
All right.
Last question.
All right.
Haven't
Well,
heard
this is
you like
apparently really easy for Mike.
Oh boy.
So the Duke of New York is played by Isaac Hayes, and he's captured the president in the downplane, all that heavy.
See, I didn't get that
played
far in the movie.
Who played the president?
Who played the president?
Oh.
Was it Harry Dean Stanton, Lee Van Cleef, Donald Pleasance, or Ernest Borgnine? Who played the president in the... I thought it was a down plane. I didn't know it was an egg.
It was an egg.
I just remember that sticking in my mind at the time. I'm like, and at the time I saw it, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
I'm going to help John out a little bit. The little part that I do remember,
Yeah.
Ernest Borgnine was the cabbie, so he wasn't the president. So I'll go Stanton,
Harry Dean.
Stanton.
All right.
HDS.
The president was Donald Pleasance.
Plaisance.
So Harry Dean Stanton was known as the Brain, and Lee Van Cleef was the New York Police Commissioner. Yes,
Johnny.
the Halloween. Donald Pleasance was the man.
Yeah.
So you got 2 and I got 3.
So the other
Right.
thing is,
No, we were tied up.
John got 3. Mike got 2.
What?
We were tied up
I thought
going
I
into
got
the last
right one
question.
with Snake Pliskin with SD.
No, I also got the only one I got wrong was the patch.
The patch.
Yeah.
Oh, I got the patch right?
Which
Correct.
patch?
All right, so John wins. Okay, we'll just leave it at that.
So one of the other things that's unique is every character except for the president and Snake Plissken die. Like Adrian Barbeau dies,
Right.
Cabby dies, everybody else dies.
Well, thanks. I was going to go back and watch the end of it.
Gave it away.
Spoiler alert from 40 some odd years ago. All right.
Don't you remember he has there's a tape or a film that proves the president telling the truth,
right?
And then he shreds the film.
See, like I said, I didn't make it through it because I was like, "This isn't any good. This isn't the one I remember." And I'm going to bed.
Oh well.
Sorry, Snake.
Yeah. Well,
I'll see you in LA.
I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
JD, thanks for checking in today. We appreciate it.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was.
You bet. And feel good there, John. Get
I
moving.
appreciate it. Yes,
Oh,
I
he
will.
feels good. The pain does.
That's right. Well, but yes, I know. Got to move. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thanks.
All right, JD.
Talk to you later.
Bag Trivia, as always, on Tuesdays. Well, congratulations on the win.
Oh, well.
You want to take a victory lap?
No.
I didn't think so. But
You're
the
a jerk.
The egg thing.
Yeah.
Maybe that should be our new pod.
Who should have like an egg?
Yeah. What do you think?
Our logo is shaped kind of like an egg.
Now we got to change
When
the
you-
logo. Now we got to change.
No, I'm just saying. No, if we're gonna have an egg pod, it should have our logo on it. And now it opens up. Get it?
We're here. All right. All right. Jordan Genso, of course, official Giggle Realtor.
Yes, he is,
The
sir.
Remax Platinum, the official Giggle Realtor community servant and community realtor with over 15 years in the real estate industry as a part of the Genso team. You know why it's called the Genso team? Because his name's Jordan Genso.
Well, yeah,
And he's on the team.
kinda makes sense.
He's the leader of the team.
He's the leader of the pack.
Yes, he is.
He's the leader of the pack.
Jordan.
Oh.
Real motorcycles were not used in this presentation of the Jorbits. Jordan can use his local knowledge and experience to provide you with his expertise when you need a home or when you need to sell your home.
Right.
Buying or selling. Jordan Genso, Giggle Realtor. And now, today's Jorbit.
Sit back, class, as I tell you about Jordan, who has served since 2018 on the City of Brighton Zoning Board of Appeals. If property owners within the city want to do something that doesn't meet all the requirements found in the zoning, they can request a variance. And provided they have a hardship for which the variance makes sense, the ZBA, that's the Zoning Board of Appeals,
Yeah, it is.
may approve it. Serving on that board, though, has provided Jordan with valuable insight into how local municipalities operate, and he uses that when he advises his clients.
Jordan knows where the end zone is. And he can help you get there.
That's like your zoning.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you need a realtor with experience serving here in Livingston County, call Jordan today, 248-444-9777, or you can find him on Facebook at Jordan Genso, Community Servant, Community Realtor.
Oh, my God.
You didn't make it to the end zone, did you?
No.
All right.
Ay, ay, ay. Sorry.
You all right?
It just hurts.
Today is National Corn Roast of Pork Day.
Corn roast?
Corn roast. Oh, crown roast of pork.
Oh, okay. It's like, never heard of this.
I've never had crown
Maybe
roast
I'll have
of
that for
pork
breakfast
either.
with hot sauce tomorrow.
There you go. Crown Roast of Pork Day. It's also National Be Heard Day. Speak loudly, carry a big stick. And National Cereal Day today, too.
Oh.
I'm thinking I'm going with Cheerios today.
You know what? As a kid, of course, Cheerios didn't like Cheerios. Cheerios.
Kind of boring for you?
Yeah. Now I like Cheerios. And I just like the plain Cheerios.
I'm a plain Cheerio guy, too.
I know they got the
Cinnamon
honey,
ones are pretty
the cinnamon or the honey nut, and they're okay. But
good. You got to go with the OC.
this is what happens to you kids as you get older.
You start talking about cereal.
And it's got a lot of good fiber, so
It's good for your heart. Lowers your cholesterol.
helps clean out the old pipes.
You need more fiber. Get life.
Now here's
Mikey
the thing:
likes it.
with my limited mobility, I really don't want a lot of pipe cleaning. That's going to happen without notice, and this is probly more than you wanted to know.
Yes, it's way
So I'm
more
going to
than-
stop talking now.
It's about time for me to go before he goes.
That's what I said.
Oh boy, this show's really gone off the rails again today.
Well, why?
Of course, we want to thank Firehouse Stores for not only sponsoring our trivia, but being our OG sponsor.
They are.
And if you haven't seen or heard of Firehouse Stores, go to their website, Find them on Facebook, Firehouse Stores.
You probably have seen their fleet of red trucks out in the community. Very noticeable.
Do you have a sound effect for that? They're on their way to fix somebody's
Apparently they're at
garage
Le
door.
Mans. I don't know.
I know. Downshifting for the turn. Firehouse Doors, your one-stop shop for residential, commercial, and rolling steel overhead door needs. For the past 22 years, Firehouse Doors has been Livingston County's only authorized distributor of CHI overhead doors. Call Firehouse Doors today, 810-599-7480. That's 599-7480. You know, it's not only Cereal Day today, and was it Crown Pork Day?
Crown Pork Roast Day.
Yes.
They said yes.
But it's also Alexander Graham Bell Day. Not to be confused with Alexander Graham Cracker Day.
Now, did you see, and I'm assuming today's the day he tested the phone, or is it his birthday?
He got a patent
Oh, okay.
for the phone on the
So I
stage.
saw a clip from the upcoming History of the World Part 2,
Yes,
the
I did
remake
too.
that they're doing. And they had a clip from Alexander Graham Bell where they were doing a prank call, like the first call, supposedly he's like, get in here or whatever.
Watson.
Yeah, Watson, get in here or whatever he said.
Come here.
Yeah. But they had,
I need you, Watson.
it was hilarious, and they were doing a mama joke as a as the first phone call was a prank call. It was pretty funny. I am so looking forward to that. But anyway,
History of the
I
World
take you
Part
back to
2.
real history.
Yes.
Yes.
1876 is when Alexander, AGB, received the patent for the telephone. 1926, the first successful transatlantic radio telephone conversation took place. From New York City to London. Probably
was-
had that fancy little ring.
Yeah.
Unlike the ringtone that John King has. Let me call you right now so
Okay, you wanna
people
hear-
hear the ringtone.
All right.
I thought I had a special ringtone.
No.
But I don't. Let's give you a call and see how it comes out. Will we get a...
Mike Marino.
Oh wait,
Oh,
I don't know why it's silence.
I don't know. You said.
It shouldn't have silence.
Oh, you can't operate your phone? I'll leave you a message.
Okay.
Let me call you back. You know how that goes?
Yeah.
When
Here.
Mike Marino.
It's Bill Withers.
See, I thought I had my own ring, but I don't. All right, I'm hanging up on it.
I was funking out there.
You're funking out every day. Matter of fact, when I walked in, it smelled a little funky in here. All right.
Hey, you live in a chair for a week.
1976, Elton John was immortalized in wax
Oh,
at Madame Tussauds in London. First rock star since the Beatles to be waxed.
well, not the last.
So sometime in Livingston County, you may see wax figures of John and I.
Oh yeah. Just don't put him in the sun.
Don't light us up. 1987, the Beastie Boys became the first rap act to have a #1 album in the U.S. with their debut record, Licensed to Ill.
Kick it.
Yeah. Fight for your right to party. Yeah. We got it. Charlie Sheen in 2011, height of his career, was fired from 2.5 Men.
What?
Warner Brothers Television said his repeated misbehavior and weeks of the actor's angry, often manic media campaign against his studio bosses. They said, "We're not tolerating that anymore, Chuck." And Charlie
And?
Sheen
Yeah.
was therefore let go and replaced by Ashton Kutcher.
Which
It did okay.
it was okay.
Let's face it.
Charlie
Kutcher
Sheen was
the show.
better.
Well, remember he was drinking that tiger's blood or whatever it was, that that mango juice.
Winning.
Yeah, he had that whole winning thing.
You're
It's
like, okay.
somebody's gone off the rails.
Yeah, that was not.
And finally, 2012, on this day, sales of the Monkees soared following the death of singer Davy Jones.
Yeah.
That was 2012. Best of the Monkees.
God, really that long ago?
Re-entered the Billboard chart at number 20 with sales of over 17,000, 17,000 Best of the Monkees CDs, albums, and downloads. And that's your 2 cent history lesson for today.
Okay, all right.
Anyways, I don't know. There's phases where I thought Mickey was the cooler one and Davy was the cooler one.
For me, it was between Mickey and Mike.
Really? Mike Nesmith
Yeah.
with the hat?
Yeah. He was kind of the cool, brooding type. He was the intellectual. So that's why I'm wearing a hat.
He was sophisticated.
I'm sophisticated.
It's like you're in
Wearing this
you're in
knit
California with your knit cap.
He was the only actual musician of the four.
So what?
You know, but
Maybe could sing and dance and get the ladies. Well, Mickey could play the drums. All right.
I know, you're right.
All right. So that's your 2 cent history lesson for today, and our opinion on the monkeys.
Well, now you know.
Who's your favorite monkey? At least the monkeys didn't have stats.
Didn't have what?
Didn't have backup drummers and all that. When they
Right.
like with the Beatles, they went through Stuart Sutcliffe and Pete Best and all this and that, and yada yada. And the monkeys, they were the monkeys. You had
Well, it was a TV conglomeration.
They were a great band. Now just don't knock.
They eventually learn their instruments, but it's like, oh, I guess we can make money doing this. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Huh. Maybe we should learn.
Maybe we should learn how to play these things. Do you remember the songwriting team behind most of the Monkees hits?
It's Boyce and Hart.
Oh, look at you.
Little Neil Diamond
Nice.
with a
Nice.
little fringe in there too.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, nicely done. Nicely done. You know what else is nicely done?
Your hair. I'd like to compliment your stylist.
You're a jerk.
What else is nicely done?
Your vehicles at Murphy's Family Auto.
Hey, I was thinking that too after
Yes,
your
I
hair.
can tell.
They don't do your hair.
No, they won't
But
do
they
your
can
hair.
take care of your vehicle.
They will take care of your vehicles.
That
Tune-ups,
works.
brakes, electrical, balancing, tires, shock, suspension, batteries, air conditioning, the whole shebang.
That's right.
Give them a call, 517-552-3040 or murphysfamilyauto.com.
All right, that's going to do it for us today. We're back tomorrow for a Wednesday. We hope you'll join us, and we will see you then tonight in TNT. We will give you a chance to win those tickets to see Guys and Dolls as presented by the Brighton High School Theatrical Group.
Yes. Yeah.
They're sophisticated. We are not.
Well, that's true. We all knew that.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah. Hit the out.
I was going to
got the
see.
No? You
okay.
don't got the out there?
Oh,
The
never
Standing
mind.
Monkeys albums? We can't play any of their songs because then we'll get a cease and desist and have to deal with YouTube people.
All right.
and
Well,
lawyers.
I was attempting to play some.
Or put a hat on your head.
Put a little
I'll bring you
Beastie
maybe-
Boys on the way out, but I guess not. You know what? That's okay. We'd rather have Susan take us out.
Yeah, we would.
I'm sure everyone's like, I don't care who, just take yourselves. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
Giggling with Mike and John. Tune in next time and giggle on.